step to this one. Pull your gators out, linen suits, you know what I mean? Blazers, jeans, pair of ice creams, you know how we do. Hey, yo, smooth is this groove you're listening to. The O's is on me, chrome cologne, feeling like I'm at home. I'm ready to step like R. Kelly, but the only thing coming out the closet is the gators, you feel me? I got flavor, all the haters wanna kill me. I'm so player, all the ladies wanna steal me from my baby mama. But oh well, we gon' keep riding like Michelle and Obama. You can tell by the way I smell, I got so much paper, I can pay your bills. I'm so hot to death, I'm on fire like Richard Pryor, like Mel. Fuck hoes, getting those my motto, and that's what I follow like it's no tomorrow. I go so hard like the folks in Vice Lords. All I need is a mic like the old Chicago.
Give me space, give me feet, give me 10 feet. Woke up around 8 o'clock in the morning and gave myself a stretch up. I'm on the yawning. Went to the bathroom so I can wash up, to brush my teeth and take a couple puffs off of the blunt. And said, mirror, mirror, who is the flyest? The image looked back at me and replied, you shit. You just jumped out the bedroom with 2 chicks and just split your pole like it wasn't bad luck to live. But so on, I'm so fly, so fresh, and I'm on my grown man, so sexy, yes. Feeling like I just took a whole bath of success. On the road to riches in every direction I step. Yeah, but anywho, this is something you can groove to. Get your 2-step on, we make your body move. Shine the old diesel on a Doc J instrumental, official like referees with mics as whistles.
It's so sexy, it's so grown and sexy. Would you agree? I know you do. You might want to 2-step to this one. Pull your gators out, linen suits, you know what I mean? Blazers, jeans, pair of ice creams, you know how we do. Hey, yo, smooth is this groove you're listening to. The O's is on me, chrome cologne, feeling like I'm at home. I'm ready to step like R. Kelly, but the only thing coming out the closet is the gators, you feel me? I got flavor, all the haters wanna kill me. I'm so player, all the ladies wanna steal me from my baby mama. But oh well, we gon' keep riding like Michelle and Obama. You can tell by the way I smell, I got so much paper, I can pay you.
What's good, what's good, what's good? Happy, this is the first episode to Women Wednesdays. And of course, we got a couple of our hosts that are late, but that's okay. It's still day-to-day, things happen as long as they make it here safely.
Exactly.
And make sure y'all tune in on YouTube. Just put in Day-to-Day Podcast. Hey, just put in Day-to-Day Podcast, DA number 2, DA. We got Men Mondays, where I gotta shut the fuck up. I ain't saying nothing on Men Mondays no more. Anyway, so Men Mondays, we will be back, and then we got Fridays, which is the Day-to-Day Podcast as usual, where it started from. But we are in the building. We got a nice amount of people in the background watching that we gonna ask for comments. So if y'all do have anything to say, make sure y'all get the little thing to raise your hands. And we waiting on our 2 ladies, but we gonna go ahead and get started because we have somebody on here. Welcome back, Chris. I appreciate you. I hope you feeling better. Yeah. I hope you are feeling better, my friend.
For sure.
Okay, so yes, we was worried about you for a minute there, Chris. So as you can see, the topic at the bottom is very. And then, one more thing, we're gonna have the men ask a question to the ladies before we get off of here. They want to know. They said something they want to know. Same thing we do on Men Mondays. So, go ahead, Crystal. We're gonna start with you with the topic. It says, why do every race disrespect Black women but expect Black women to support, protect, and provide?
Well, how I feel is a lot of people, they don't like us as Black women. They always want to label us as angry. They want to label us as ratchet. Am I using that word right, ladies? But they also want us to help in all their situations, political, life, period, making sure the household is taken care of within our own, race of community. And then with just the other races, they want us to support them. I had sent you a video. I don't know if you were
I
able
didn't get to. That's why I asked you, was it on YouTube? Because I could have played it on YouTube.
Well, I just share what it was. It was an Indian man.
I seen it. I watched it.
Yeah, and it was. That's the reason why I want to share it, because he has said his mother, because she came here probably when she was in her 20s. His mother said, if you find yourself in any type of trouble, find a Black woman. And I mean, it's a lot of people took that as, it was a privilege, and it made them feel good. But I kind of took it different, because I was just recently at Walmart and an Indian man had cut in front of me. And I'm like, are you for real? And so I had to keep myself to not go off, and I was like, you got it.
So we got the two late ladies in the building. It's day to day, y'all. Shit happens. You feel me?
Right.
So we're gonna go ahead and the last.
Like it didn't happen. Act like it didn't happen.
So these are the hosts, y'all. So let's start over. I'm gonna, because people late. We gonna so we
want to bust y'all out.
Yeah.
You got a really good excuse though.
Wait a minute. It's day to day, y'all. We gonna start though.
Good excuse. Like it's
Do
real
y'all
good.
prefer to start at 9? 9 to 10?
Well, I think we got it covered.
now. 8:45. Okay, so let's start from Crystal. Crystal, since everybody here, because we did get started just on them real quick without even introducing everybody. So these are 5 of the hosts. So we have. Go ahead. We're gonna start from Crystal, and we're gonna go around.
Okay. Well, I'm Crystal Johnson. What else? You want me to throw?
Just let them know whatever you do.
Whatever you
want them to know. If you just want
personally, my business wise, I do medical massages, and just the career side, I can't share that. But nonetheless, if I share it, I gotta kill you. But nonetheless, that's just a joke.
She worked for Trump.
Pretty much.
Like, just go there, but yeah.
That should have been the first topic. We want to know what's going on. I want to know for real.
We gotta know on Ricky. She's gonna talk about podcast.
Okay.
That's hush hush.
Yes.
Privilege. All right, well, y'all already know who I am. And if you don't, that's weird to me. But my name is Sasha, aka Magnum. Miss Makes It Happen. I'm just a Jane of all trades. Everybody know my story. Everybody know about my 7 kids, my 17 grandkids. Yeah, I know. Tell that the truth, baby.
17 grand.
17 grand. Absolutely.
I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I know you too.
It has. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Everybody, because honey, I done been, I'm a fake town baby, but I done lived in Wind Terrace. I done lived in Massville, honey. I'm all over.
You're her friend, that's why.
Absolutely.
They just remember that food. Don't nobody. Well, everybody do remember me because they remember my food. Yes, well, I'm Dominique, aka Flavor, owner, creator, Flavor, Miss Jerk Chicken Taco, Miss Taco Tuesday, Miss Golden Taco Award winning.
Yeah,
my shit.
say that.
She won out of all them people down there.
And she ain't getting Mexican.
I'm about to start bringing everywhere I go. I'm gonna start bringing that trophy.
The trophy. Bring the taco. Bring the taco.
We don't want the trophy. I want the taco. Listen.
They don't bring the trophy. Bring the food.
Hey, she might got something.
I'm like a little
flavor of the week.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Little flavor of the week.
As long as you bring the meatless.
Absolutely.
Yeah, meatless.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
So my name's Yolanda. No, I was playing. Everybody call me Elle. I used to do nails, if you don't know.
I know.
And they are fabulous.
I didn't do these.
I'm
though.
so mad she
I
don't do
got
it
a
no
whole
more.
nail tech. I don't even do that. I don't even do that no more.
I'm
No.
mad she don't do it
A
no
lot of
more.
clients
mad
are
too.
mad at me. It's
I'm
okay.
mad
I love y'all.
too.
I love y'all. But I have a lot of different things that I'm able
She
to
made
do.
it.
So I'm basically an artist, but I have a big girl job, you know. So and I'm not gonna say where, but I'm corporate. And yeah, I'm here with twins.
How y'all lying so much? Y'all can't talk about y'all damn
We
job.
can't.
Because I can't.
Cause it's, you know,
I'm on here. I'm cutting on this
Yeah.
on here. I
You know, they
can't. I can't be like, yeah, I work for no.
They want to judge you like that.
They don't need to know all
Right.
Right, because then they be like, oh, so you gonna say our name, so now we scrutinize everything you say.
Exactly.
No, I don't play that game.
We don't need to figure it out because y'all like to find you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to be found.
And
Right. Girl, that's
And
why.
And what's your name?
So, I don't think I need to
Andrew.
introduce myself.
Andrew.
Andrew.
Well,
This the panel, baby.
well, I'm Hosh, and I do a lot of shit. I'm an African, like and a Jamaican, African and Jamaican. I'm Mexican, African, Jamaican, all in one. So I'm not gonna put everything I do, but I got multiple businesses.
A serial entrepreneur.
I'm a serial entrepreneur.
Yes.
We just got a great offer. I mean, like it's a lot going on, y'all. I'm very honored, and it's all to the Almighty. I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on, and of course we here at Day-to-Day Podcast, y'all.
Right.
So I gotta start tagging people in a minute once we get back to this topic, but I did want to share one of my favorite anthems real quick. For my family. So before we get to the topic, I want
Go, Breeze.
KD. As women, there's rules we need to stand by. Stand for something to fall for anything.
Love. Never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. The day she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Stand no business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when it's rules on how to move out here. You know this shit get ugly. I had a bitch do me the dirtiest, but claim to love me. I went through hella shit and back to be kicked up the comfy. You see how hard I grind, little bitch, don't never call me lucky. You fuck a nigga good enough and he gon' think he own you. The broke ones usually insecure, the rich ones try to control you. That's why it's always best to choose the one that's real and loyal. Cause money come and go, but it's some shit you can't teach. Time gon' always separate the hustlers from the leeches. The loudest is the weakest, give a fuck about what they screaming. And don't be matching fucked up energy with hoes in no way. Be realer than that lame shit, cause that right there got no.
all right, that's enough of that.
I like that, though.
I'm gonna play that again when we get off of here. But let's go.
Damn, Sam.
Yeah, Sam in the building. They in the studio though.
Damn, Sam.
Don't call him in here. Don't call him in here.
Yeah, don't call him in here at all. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get back started. Let's go back and get started with the topic. Now, everybody know what the topic was. We were talking about why do every race disrespect Black women, but expect Black women to support, protect, and provide.
Right.
That is what we discussing today.
Exactly.
So, Crystal, This is my cousin, y'all, just in case y'all don't know. So trust me, we be bumping heads a little bit, but that's okay because we bump heads
We family.
softly.
Right.
We bump heads softly. We don't try to hurt each other.
Right.
We do it softly. Ain't that right, cuz?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
we do it softly. I ain't trying to bust her head open or nothing. You feel me?
Right.
So, go ahead, cuz.
What I was saying, when the ladies came in, it was I wish we could have played it, but it was a young man. He was Indian,
We can play it
and
next week or so.
his mother, I guess she came here in America in her 20s, and so she told him, if you ever find yourself in trouble, find a black woman. And it was a lot of black women that was in the comments saying, "Oh, that made me feel good," but I kind of took it a different way. You know, I took it in a way where they always want us to be their umbrella. You know, and that's the best way I can say it. We're everyone's umbrella. We're everyone's punching bag. You know, and it doesn't matter. And what's the shame about it is, I'm gonna say all of our black men, but majority of the black men are not our protectors, but we protect them. Because let something go down, it doesn't matter. We coming strong.
Right.
You know, it shall not be, you know, and don't nobody come strong for us. You know, if anything, we're being talked down. You know, and don't get me wrong, we have some black women out there that do some crazy off the wall stuff. However, it's a lot of our things are geared towards how you were raised.
Right.
And you have to be determined to want different when you get older, when you're able to make your choices.
Right.
You know, but nonetheless, I could go on and on and on about this because it's a sore subject for me. You know, working in the corporate field, you know, it's like you gotta bite your tongue because you can't say certain things because they were like, "Oh, you're angry," you know, "Oh, you're aggressive," you know. When no, I'm talking to you common sense. You can't handle common sense. I'm not talking to you angry. I'm getting straight to the point. I don't, you know, beat around the bush.
I don't think we're angry. We're passionate.
Right.
We're emotion.
Right.
We don't say it, certain things spark emotion.
Yeah. And you know, I had one incident where a significant other told me, "You're talking down to me." No, you've been with me long enough to know that, yeah, my voice kind of raised, but I'm not yelling at you. I'm just trying to make my point of what you done. And what you doing is trying to beat around the bush so you can't face the factor. But I'm going to keep on gearing that factor to you. But then you want to say, "Oh, you're talking down to me." No, partner. Go somewhere with someone else.
Right.
You know, and that even goes for at work, you know, when I'm at work. Go somewhere with that. You know, and when you're ready to hear me and when you're ready to get straight to the point instead of beating around the bush, because I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm sorry. Because shit don't taste good.
Yeah, I don't eat.
Nor do it smell good.
I don't like them.
So therefore, we can't sugarcoat it. And it is what it is.
Right.
Now, what we need people to protect. And then not even just our black men and other races, we don't protect each other.
Wow.
So it's a fight. And so people wonder why, "Oh, she walk," you know, because I was always told that I come in the store, they were like, "Oh, we were scared to say something to her because she had this mean look." I'm a happy person.
Intimidating.
But when I go somewhere, I'm focused.
It's the color.
You know? Yeah. If you come and say something to me, "Hey, I'll give you the shirt off my back and I don't even got to know you. I'll feed you." You know, anybody. But, you know, it is what it is. Like you said, Tosh, it's the color.
I think it is that people's minds, you know what I'm saying, be assuming so much by what they see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to going off of your vibe or your energy or something of that nature. Like, I always get a RBF on. I ain't gonna hold you. I always look like I got an attitude. You know, I had to fix my face on a lot of times. You know, I purposely, when I'm at work, when I'm in the office, I purposely smile because my natural reaction is to look at you like,
And that's the thing too. Like, so my question do be a lot with us as far as like Black women, just like you said, like, do we have to check ourselves and sometimes be like, okay, do I have to walk around with this look on my face? Should I be not necessarily smiling because I don't want to, but am I giving off this ugly ass look and this ugly vibe? And is that what I want to do? So should I fix my face? Like, is there something that I should do or something I should work on internally with myself? Or with you talking to your partner, if he like you talking down on me and you're just saying, no, I'm just yelling because my voice is being elevated because I'm passionate. Should you be checking yourself to be like, well, maybe I should learn to talk in a calm tone to be accepted, heard by him, as opposed to you need to accept what I'm saying in the way that I'm saying it. Right. Like, do you need to learn to speak to people in a way that is receptive to them, to where you are still getting your point across and they're actually hearing you? Right.
But that could be a part of that.
But no, exactly that too. Is it that we have to change pieces of ourselves to be better people? And is that really a bad thing?
Or is it
because is it growth?
Making them comfortable.
Is it growth? But is it growth? Or is it, change is not bad.
No, change.
It's a shame to stay the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so is the change in ourselves and the things that we're doing making us better people? And if it is, then maybe it shouldn't be so looked at as a bad thing. And, oh, wow, we got to change ourselves. But should we be forcing ourselves to grow more?
Compromise.
Or are we compromising?
Or are we compromising?
Are we compromising to make them feel
because I'm not sure.
For you can change yourself for
I'm
your
not sure
if
it's one or the other. Do I want to stay true to myself and be like, fuck them, this how I talk, this how I look? Mm-hmm. Or is me working on these things making me a better person and something that I should be encouraged and happy that's happening with myself and in my life?
We get a code switch all the time.
Right.
We get a code. we get a code switch all the time.
Right.
My kids do it the best for me. They be like, we know when you about to talk to somebody that's important because you put your white boy voice on.
Our daughter says that we do it. I think I used to do it a lot when I worked in corporate America, but now she
quit, y'all.
Yeah, I quit.
That's because she flavor.
That's why she flavor.
Like,
and it's flavor too.
So both of y'all point,
well, now I'm struggling like a motherfucker. So come see me on Taco Tuesday, help a bitch out if I have to go back. Get white people for a salary.
Let them know where you at.
1791 Elmore Street, Cincinnati, Ohio. Every Tuesday.
All right. Flavor tacos on Tuesday.
I do not want to go back to them Vegas for no salary.
Right.
I mean, I'm cool. Don't get me wrong, but man,
it's hard being an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Change is inevitable, and for me, change is. We all agree it's growth, but it goes both ways. Like you were saying to your point, like is it an issue if we choose to change? I always say it's the audience. If you're changing for your significant other because you want to be a better person, absolutely. But we've all been in corporate America, and you had to conform your hairstyle because you can't be too active, you can't be too this. Right. So it's like at a certain point, we can't continue to change to make them comfortable. Right. We can't.
There has to be a line drawn.
Right. Because like you said, we are passionate. If Sally comes to you with a problem and she's expressing herself, you make sure that Sally has health care. Oh my God, she needs this or she needs that. You guys, Sally's not having a good day. Let's stand up her way. But Tasha coming in here, that's to be expected because that's just Tasha. That's just how it is. So it just depends on what the change is for. Because change is beautiful and growth, but we shouldn't have to keep changing. Because like to your point, we Black women are Mother Earth. Point blank period. Right. And we are going to be the nurturers and the protectors. Right. And it's unfortunate because I would have took that offensive as well. Like, if you in trouble, find a Black woman, go stick to your race. Exactly. I'm in trouble. I can't come to you. Because it's ironic. Sam was just riding in, and we were talking about the same thing, about how we as sisters, we don't protect ourselves. But, best friend, she's my best friend. Everybody knows that. I don't call her Dominique. She's best friend. So, deal with it.
You ain't got no name.
But it was just like she had made a point, like, if you see a white woman crying in the street, everybody gonna stop for her. Right. She okay. Right. But if you see a Black woman crying in the street, the narrative is already given. It's something going on. Oh my God, they're not gonna even stop. It's gonna be a whole made up story.
She brought it on herself.
Right. So
that's
I think it stems from the fact, you know what I'm saying? And I always say it's post-traumatic slavery disorder.
Right.
What did I say?
We were.
Oh my God,
we-
girl! All this
we
shit
was-
is slavery.
We was the wet nurses for all the kids. We was saving so and so. We was healing this person and doing that. So yeah,
We was breastfeeding their kids.
we was everything.
Girl, they think we fucking Superman.
Continuing that narrative in today's time, we are everything. We don't need no help.
Mhm.
You don't need no help. You don't need no support.
Right.
You got it.
Right. You know how to do it. You know how to figure it out.
Right. We face that in our everyday life, and we face that when we go see these medical professionals because they don't think that we have pain. They don't think that they don't think that we are uncomfortable. They don't respect what we're saying. We know about our own particular body.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to Black women, we are. Excuse me for saying this. We are the mules of the world.
Right.
Wow.
We have so many things that are packed on our backs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's expected,
Mm-hmm.
and it's our even in our families.
Right.
Pull your big girl panties up and go ahead and go out there and make that happen.
You're gonna be okay.
You're gonna be all right.
You know,
Right.
don't just
What you crying for?
Right. You
Suck it up.
Right.
Shake that
Right.
out.
You strong.
Right.
Girl, I hear the word strong one more time.
Baby, I want to be weak.
Right.
It's a perception. It's a perception.
Right.
And you know what's amazing is, I don't know if y'all do it, but when I have a breakdown, I can't break down in front of people. I go in the shower.
You too. In the
And I need
bathroom.
the one of those.
All the
I need
bathroom.
yes,
My
I need candles lit, and I just need to cry. And you know that
quiet
shower.
crying?
Yes.
You quiet crying?
Yes.
When you crying and you don't make no noise?
Right.
What?
Because I want the kids. And you know,
The kids to know.
I'm mad at myself because I know it's another topic, but I'm mad at myself because I feel like I should have let my kids know the struggle.
Yes.
Because you don't show them your
Absolutely.
vulnerability.
Absolutely.
I should have let them know what I was going
It
through.
gives them such a disservice, especially men, because they see their moms being these strong entities and they get into these relationships with women and they think that it's like that. They think
my
that
mama
you're
did
supposed
it,
to
so
be
you
able
can
to
do it.
handle it and take it when really your mama was crying every night in the bed, in the bathroom, in the shower.
Rocking, hiding
It
from
was
you.
fucked up. I let my son know, baby, this shit hard. Don't you create no life with a woman you don't want to do life with. You better beat it. That shit is tough.
Get your own shit.
It's tough. Even with my children's fathers being very present in their life, if they're not present in the home, this shit is hard.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Not
it
even
is.
that. You can raise your children with their father and they seem to be present in the home.
Mhm.
And once you
they one of the keys.
once you part ways,
Yeah.
they like Houdini.
Right.
What happened that you want to be around your kids? What happened that you wanted to be a parent? What happened?
Right.
You was just present when you was getting a punaka,
Mm-hmm.
and now that you ain't getting the punaka no more,
You ain't
you go.
right.
You not saying she got it.
And you know what that comes back to? All those podcasters that say the woman didn't make the right choice.
Right. Because it's always our fault.
Why is that we didn't make the right choice?
But we shouldn't be. And this is the
These niggas be lying. How are we gonna make the right choice when everything in front of us is fake gold and we ain't a jeweler? Shit, I don't know.
Ain't nobody got no.
I'm supposed
but
to know
so
it's gold.
you ain't. He was like
ain't
the
got
gold
no I'm supposed to know it's gold plated and it say 18K.
Right.
It's gold.
I read the fine print.
It's gold field. You forgot to get the TF on it.
Look at the fine print. You didn't write what cost it. The letter
Honestly, in my opinion, I think
there's
women
the
do need to
bullshit.
pick better and choose better as women.
You think we need to pick better?
The
And choose
picking,
better.
the picking that we have.
How?
I'm
If a
not-
person
if-
give you false.
Right, that part.
Now I'm with you to an extent because I
How
think
can you
real
choose?
bad.
You
for a
know-
long time.
Deep down inside, as a woman, though, there is something going on with that person, some type of way. If you're with them, unless you're doing a one night stand or
Right.
y'all just in a situation where you just having sex with them.
So,
But if you in a relationship with him, you know that he ain't the right person.
Well,
So
it ain't the right. Here's what I'm saying. It's not the pick and choose right. It's about not. What's the word I'm looking for? we kind of like shelter our eyes because we're like, oh, we can make it work.
Oh, you talking about? I think there's a lot of times, like I get exactly what you're saying. I do, because in a situation, I can only speak from my own personal experience. It do be like little red flags in there,
right?
But also, there's also mixed signals. So which one do you trust? You getting information from this side and information from that side, but which one is the truth and which one is the lie? Ultimately, we would probably say, since we can't decipher, we probably shouldn't have fucked you at all.
That part.
Yeah. Because that's it. Like, you know what I mean? But when you're in those situations and you young and you're learning, you don't know what to do. He told me he loved me today, but he ain't called me in 3 days.
But when you young,
and then when he pop up back, he loved me. He's sorry. He was locked up. He was shooting dice. You know.
Okay,
72 hours.
so with that being said, he told you all that, right? And see, women will hear this and he won't call or nothing, but then he come back in the bedroom and they have sex and then they pregnant. Mm-hmm. So like I said, you got to choose better. Like I honestly, as I got older, I said this. You see what I'm saying? Because I chose bad. But as I got,
we all did.
But as I got older and realized I had children that started having babies and having baby daddies, and I'm like, damn, she should choose. She choosing fucked up,
and she ain't listening.
And she ain't listening to me. But I'm not. I can't tell her what to do because she's gonna do what she wants to do, and she's gonna want to do even more with me telling her not to.
Right.
So I don't get involved. Unless he's putting his hands on her or something like that, that's different.
Is that something that you think we have to go through as women, or is that something that you think that us as mothers and our mothers probably didn't help us with enough?
No, because my mama was great. I'm gonna say, and I was good to. Look, my kids didn't start having sex until they was like adults.
Right.
My daughters. So I was proud of them for that.
So you think it's just something we got to go through?
Experience is the best teacher.
Exactly.
I
so like,
from my we just got to choose wrong to figure out what's right.
That goes back to the topic. Within me, women, us as Black women, we don't get the respect that we deserve.
Right.
We get disrespected more than anything, and it's because what I hear a lot is y'all come off manly.
Right.
Because we say, oh, I got this, I got a degree, I got I got my own shit, I got my own car. Men don't want to hear that. They feel like that's aggressive. Yeah. And
blame your daddy, nigga. He should have blame your daddy.
We can go ahead so everybody can get a chance.
I'm gonna say this. Said blame your daddy. We don't know. It's just that we don't know. So like I can say that we gotta choose better or something like that. But we come in here green. We come in this into the realm of being with the opposite sex green. We don't.
Green mean go.
Green mean slow.
Green mean go. That means you going.
No. When I say green, I mean
means like you know
young.
nothing. Start
green, like
she ain't talking about the green go. She's talking about the green not.
Right, not go. Like,
oh, how y'all know that?
You naive. You naive. You come in this shit naive. Damn. You come in here naive.
Okay, explain it like that.
So you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I like dude. He say he like me. You know what I'm saying? We kicking it. We going out. You know what I'm saying? He say. You know what I'm saying? He say this. He say that. He's showing me his representative. We don't know that they not genuine. You know what I'm saying? Just like sometimes they can be switched around with them. They don't know that you're not genuine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll be all in. Yeah, this he him. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna ride or die. I'm this. I'm that for him. And you shit. 5, 6, 7 years in, 2 kids, and you like, he was perfect. He ain't.
Can y'all hear the people in the background? Because they all in that studio loud. If y'all can hear it, let me know so I can go shut it down.
Hollering.
But anyway,
I'm hollering. What you want to
go ahead.
Now, for my situation, I chose the wrong one, because I was always looking because I was just wanting to accept anything just for the sake of not being alone. You know, and that's when I realized I had
J-Lo in the building.
I had to find out what's wrong with me because I kept going out attracting the same type of person, getting the same type
Why
of
called you
behavior.
J-Lo?
I
heard you.
heard her. I don't know nothing about
J-Lo,
J-Lo.
I'm just saying, because you said something that J-Lo said. She don't want to be alone, and she don't want to be alone. That's why she's always in multiple relationships.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you know,
we
then
need to be.
and so I always thought that my love was strong enough to change that individual. I just felt like if I just kept praying for that individual, I don't even pray for myself. I pray for you. You know, and I had to realize like I got to stop doing that.
I was just
Because I'm a settler. Like, you know, no disrespect to my ex-husband, but we was together for so long that it was just like I settled.
It was comfortable.
And it was just, you know, and why get out of my comfort zone? Right. And so now, you know, going out dating is like to being blind, you know, I saw something that I thought was good, even though it had a lot of bad in it, but I just thought that I could fix it because I'm like, I could see the vulnerability in this individual when we was in this particular setting. And it was like, but that ain't gonna change either. So now I'm at the point where I don't even want to do it no more because it's not even worth it.
But your initial thought process is the same reason that motherfucking Indian said, if you ever in trouble,
right,
go find a black woman.
Exactly.
Because we gonna help you.
Exactly.
Right. That's what we do.
That's what we
fix shit.
That ain't what they say.
We fix shit. And I don't want to fix y'all shit.
And so now
and you know what's crazy? Like I feel like we do fix shit, and sometimes it took my brother, God rest his soul, before he passed away. He told me to stop fucking with these projects. Like, yo, you always got a project. You always got a project. I think we be fixing stuff so much we get addicted to fixing it. Mm-hmm. So we start attracting things that we have to fix, and then when you get with somebody who you don't got to fix, you don't even know what to do with it.
Because we need to fix ourselves. Yeah. Fuck everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
We need to fix us. We need to make sure that we
right.
And we don't do that. We so ready to help everybody else and give ourselves to everybody else to help them be better. Right. But we neglect ourselves.
Is that the basis of the answer to this question? If we are neglecting of ourselves, then why is everybody else neglecting us as well?
Right.
Right. Because you are what you attract.
Right.
So if we are so disrespectful and neglectful to ourselves, how in the hell can we expect anyone else of the society and human race to want to be there, support, and be respectful to us? So maybe that is the answer to the question.
Period. But with you saying that, because we always helping everything, how you said that, how come ain't nobody saying that us help them?
Because they takers.
You get what I'm saying? Because from what you said, we're always, oh baby, we can fix you. You got good in you. Mm-hmm. Why can't nobody see good in us and help us? Why can't nobody say, like they say for the white woman, she's crying? Wait a minute, hold on. When she's crying, she's having a breakdown, a mental breakdown. Mm-hmm. She needs time off.
Yeah.
But when we cry or we yell, oh, she's aggressive. She's angry. Mm-hmm. They need her out of here.
I think she answered the question though. It's because you as a black woman, her, me, her, and her, we have to do that for ourselves, and we don't. Okay, my bad. What are you? I mean, no, I'm dead.
What are you? She just playing.
Okay, I'm like, we got
our grandma.
We got some horses.
Look, our grandma.
She mulatto.
I just want to know. I want to be respectful of everybody, nationality, pronouns, all that shit.
Pronouns.
Flavor is supportive of everyone, everybody. Please note that every nationality, sex, race, whatever.
I think no one does it for us. I put it in the perspective as how nobody checks on that strong friend.
Mm-hmm. Right.
How nobody checks on that friend that you can always call that friend for advice and everything like that. That's the black woman. Mm-hmm. Everybody come to us for help, and we seem so strong. She always got it together. We don't never see her crying in the bathroom in the shower. Mm-hmm. So she don't need no help. Right. Why we helping her? Because she don't need no help. That's why they're not helping us.
Let me ask y'all ladies this question. I mean, because I know we all older and we do things different now because we done had growth. Mm-hmm. But when y'all were in y'all younger life at work, were you Were you ever, if you notice, were you ever like chatty, like trying to be everybody's friend? You trying to be friends at work because you trying to have a nice work environment?
Hell no, I don't like the hoes.
I'm talking about when you were younger. And then you had to check yourself as you grew up. You had to check yourself like, oh my God.
Me personally, no. I never wanted to be friends with nobody at work. I always wanted to keep to myself, even younger, and do my job.
And then leave.
And leave.
Okay.
I didn't want nobody talking to me.
I didn't think that I could have no friends at work because I felt like I went to work and then when I left work, I was a gangster. I felt like I was living two separate double lives.
Okay.
Because what I be doing outside of work, they could not find out. They could not.
Yeah, I seen that video, but yeah. I seen that video, boy. I see why.
2006 was a wild year.
Okay. For me in the workplace, I've always been that person that spoke to everybody. Like in the morning, I was always happy-go-lucky, chipper. I had a whole desk with every amenity that you could need for your personal hygiene, to your condiments and stuff like that.
Big mama.
And I used to keep change on for people who need to catch the bus, and it was so crazy because I'm still with my employer now, but I still carried that throughout. And when we came home, working from home, I had people that reached out to me like they needed that.
Right.
Like they needed someone like me.
Change. They was using you.
But was they helping you though?
Man, no, I was always at her desk.
Y'all work together.
We did.
But this is the thing. There's nothing wrong with people like Magnet because that's why she's a magnet, because that's what she do. That's in her to do that, to have change for people. Now I ain't having no change.
She got 17 grandkids.
Don't come asking me for no change or nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody different because I'm one of those people where I feel like don't come ask me for no change, no nothing. I ain't got it. Because you doing the same shit I'm doing. We here working too. So I don't know your situation at home, but at the end of the day, you could be trying to change, beat me for some change like they be doing and be rich.
Right.
Because change add up.
Exactly.
I know that for a fact.
Exactly.
I just counted all my change. And my daughter was with me at the bank, honey. I put all that shit in them packs, right, to put in my little savings or whatever. Because I keep my change and I put that little shit in my savings, like go take it to the bank. My daughter said she went home and started looking for change, like, because I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, right? And she was like, dang. So, and it's just pennies and change. Like, I just throw all my change in the thing and I count it up and I put it in the thing and I take it to the bank. So people, at the end of the day, you should always save and always make sure that you have your money and quit giving it out. That's my point. But Tasha do her. Right. She do her. I ain't giving nobody my money.
Right.
I don't care if they need it or not. Don't come ask me. They knew better to come ask me. But I wish Tasha was there because she would have gave it to him.
Right. But, because I am, I love who I am. I'm never gonna change.
I love
who I am.
Like
I said, my struggle, because I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to be hungry. I know a lot of things. Right. And so, I just had a breakdown because of all the things that I've been through. And I did not know that a strong person can be broke. And I felt like a failure and I felt weak within myself. But then I had to realize after my personal breakthrough and my personal struggles that I do what I do because I know that I can't handle it. And, I believe in other stuff like, spirituals and higher powers and chosen ones. And I know that at the end of the day, no matter what, I definitely am going to be okay. But, if you need a quarter, that's just me. Like you said, like I said, we are two different individuals. Right. But I've always been that way.
I got a question.
But I have learned now that I'm gonna pull back though, because I'm not gonna contradict myself. But I learned to be selfish. Now I did learn the word no, and I am starting to use that word no. So it's just kind of
I wanted to ask you a question real quick before we get to a couple of the questions in the audience.
For me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it that you feel that you don't get reciprocated the way you give to other people? You don't
I know I don't. I do.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask you. Do you feel that you don't get what you give out back?
Oh, I don't.
Okay,
but I'm not looking for them to do it. And she said she learned. She said she learning that no word.
Twin keep beating up on I keep telling her it's so many people in your life who do not deserve you, honey.
And she
just
learning.
giving it.
Again, that's
and then get empty.
Us as the community.
Drain.
Us as the community.
Right.
You know, can you give
do that?
The same people that's always asking and begging, can you call them and ask them for something?
Absolutely not. But see again, my thing is I ain't looking to call them though. I'm all right. I'm gonna be all right.
So my thing is this, like
mine's come to me.
You have
so you're gonna have your blessing.
Yeah, right. But it's a lot of us that think like that. That we doing all this stuff, but we don't have to get nothing back from that particular person. God gonna bless us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, God don't help those that don't help themselves.
Right. And that's why I said that's where the learning is coming in now.
Yeah.
You know, what I did then is not what I'm doing now. But what I did then and whatever I continue to do now, it still has no precedence on what I'm going to get in the future. I know that I'm going to be okay, but I'm learning. You know,
that is beautiful.
You know,
because I tell my kids, like, hey, I'm not your first resource.
Right.
I need you to use your brain and think. So if I tell my kids that, I'm gonna ask somebody else to ask me something. So what else did you do to help
before you came to me?
Situation before you came to me?
Exactly.
If I help you with this, let's just say if I pay your rent, how are you gonna pay the next month?
Exactly.
What's your game plan?
And you not to say that because I'm like, if I pay your rent, how you paying me back to pay your rent next month?
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like things like that. Like how? So am I helping you, or am I enabling you?
Right. Exactly.
Enabling.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to enable nobody. I only want to enable my kids.
Right. Well, I own my shit. I mean, definitely, you know, I own my shit. I know what I created. Right. I know that I pacified. I know that I handicapped. I am a child that, you know, I taught myself. I was a young mother from 17.
And you learning the word no.
So, you know,
so
it's what it is. And I ain't sorry for none of it.
Right.
I'm embarrassed though, you know, that I wish I'm embarrassed because I wish I would have known certain things as far as my sons are concerned. My daughter's not so much, but my sons, I wish I would have learned how to be community. Like my best friend is the most beautiful Black mother with her sons I've ever seen in my entire life because her sons are her world. Now, I told her like last night, and I ain't no stranger to admit it, like I didn't know selfless love. I had selfish love for my kids because I didn't understand the significance and importance of that. Mm-hmm. So that's, you know, another reason why my sons will suffer the way that they are because I didn't know how to teach them that. I can change it now, but they got to be receptive of it as adult being, you know, because I didn't want nobody teaching me. My mother had me and my sister. There were no males in my life. You know, so it's you know, it's a never ending cycle.
Or environment.
But at the end of the day,
But you
I can recognize.
But you knew you did the best that you could with what you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So now that you have your growth, it's up to your kids have to accept it because you know what I'm saying. It's a difference if you wasn't being accountable.
Exactly.
It's a difference if you was like, well, I don't know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is how you know what I'm saying. But you're accountable. It's a difference. Right. I applaud you for that. There's a lot of people out here that's not accountable.
That's a huge thing.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that will say they won't say that I didn't know, so I wasn't able to show you. It's a lot of people that do that. Right. And act like it's the kid's fault. Mm-hmm. So that's an amazing thing that you're doing right there. Right. Don't never discount that.
Yeah, because our boys need their fathers though, and it's like once like they go back to what we were saying, when the men are no longer in a relationship with you, they don't come around. They boys, they daughters, they just kind of disappear like Casper the ghost,
right?
You know, because you're not giving them the pud, you know what I'm saying, and the cat or whatever, so they kind of disappear because their main thing is get somebody else to do it,
right? Or if you move on and you have another male,
they want the other male to come in, but that's not cool though because that's not their children.
Right.
What are like at the end of the day, another male can come in and help you with your sons, but at the end of the day, that's not their job. it's the fathers. Now the stepfather, yeah, he gonna do it because that's what he gonna do. Some of them don't, but
Yeah.
you got to choose better. That goes back to choosing better.
Right.
So at the end of the day, our sons need their fathers, or at least their uncles, their cousins, the males in the family. Some people don't have that, and there's nothing we can really do about it. But these boys, they really need their fathers and need a male figure. Like women, we do our best, and we can raise men, but me personally, I can't really show my. I couldn't show my son as I got older. I couldn't show my son how to be a man. I couldn't show him that because I don't know that. I don't know how to be a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't show my son how to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
And so some women take it offensive when men say that women cannot raise boys. I think it's the facts.
It is the facts.
They need their fathers. They need some type of father figure in their lives, because my son was in jail back and forth, and I think it's because he didn't have that father figure.
Right. We don't.
I just feel that way. That's just how I feel, because he didn't have the father around to be that father figure. And then, unfortunately, his father was going back and forth too. They probably ran into each other. Go ahead.
It happens.
Go ahead.
Audience. Okay, so I just wanted to comment on a few things y'all said. So what she was saying about her raising her kids and stuff, and I just want to comment on my life and my lifestyle. So my lifestyle, I was raised by my grandma. My mom, my dad was in and out of jail, like y'all said. The father wasn't there, and my mom, to my best ability, I don't think she was capable, like mentally, to be able to raise a kid. So I had to be raised by my grandmother. So stepping into my grandmother lifestyle, she is a big woman. She's the city commissioner of Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. She does a lot of things. My family, my uncles are neurologists. My family are doctors, nurses, and lawyers, and so on and so forth.
Who was the commissioner? Who is
my grandma is Leah Ellsworth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Leah Ellsworth. I've heard of her. Yes. Oh wow.
So
shout out to Leah Ellsworth, your granddaughter in the building.
Yeah, I just recently seen her, but just to speak on a few things which y'all were saying about men, I feel like I was raised a little different than everyone else. I wasn't raised by my parents. I was raised by my grandparents. With that comes wisdom. Mm-hmm. And just me being raised without my dad or my mom, or my grandpa was there, but as a male figure that would step up, he wasn't that. It was my grandma, Women Wednesday. She was a strong, powerful woman that encouraged me. I know how to cook. I cook for every Thanksgiving. I know how to throw down. I learned a lot of things from my grandmother, a woman. You know what I mean? And she raised not only me, she raised her kids and also other kids that wasn't her kids. You know what I mean? So with that, I feel differently about women. I feel like everyone's life is different and everyone's circumstances are different, but you got to make the best out of life.
So you got that big mama energy.
Yes. Yeah. Everyone's learning every day. It don't matter what age, your life is different. And you might have had, certain circumstances that the other one didn't. But at the end of the day, we are, as a human, as a people, as a group, we are still learning. And Black women, we are powerful. And a lot of people don't give us the recognition. Like in slavery, I'm gonna go back in slavery.
Absolutely.
Everyone's saying, I
wasn't in slavery.
Yeah, I know we wasn't.
He's still there though, kind of. But
yeah, but like
that.
We learned, about slavery. I'm just getting.
I wasn't picking no kind. They would have killed me.
Yeah. But like, just to go back on it, it's just that a lot of people never gave the recognition of the women of the Black woman. She's the one who created the Underground World War, not them white people that had the little houses with the little lights. It was the Black woman that carried everybody, and nobody gives them recognition. Yeah, we got a museum, but we need more than that. She carried us through slavery she saved so many generations.
So
You know what I mean?
We got the Eve gene.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everybody comes from us.
And women are powerful. No matter how many people try to break us down, we are powerful. We are one, and we are together if we just stay together. You know what I mean? We could be so much more powerful if we just stay as one. You know what I mean?
That's why there's so it's so much conflict between the black, you know what I'm saying, amongst the black women, because they don't want us to.
We're so powerful.
They don't want us to come together and be as one.
Yes,
because we
will take over this whole world. Because everyone really comes from black women. You know, we made the races. At the end of the day, everybody want a black woman because we are so much more everything. We just gotta see it. We gotta tap in within.
Exactly. They want us to fix everything.
Yeah,
that's what it really. What it really was. They want us to fix everything. Yeah, they want us to fix everything and make it good so they can come back and just get it together. You know, right? You know,
I did it right when it really was us.
Right.
That's all we got.
That's we just need our round of applause. We just need our crowd. We just need that.
That's why my friend.
That was live. I never knew that, but that's something new that I didn't know.
Yeah, but like you were saying, like the grandma. But only thing. So my grandma, I had my great grandma and my grandma.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
I had my mom too, but my dad wasn't present.
Right.
So my dad's mom, my grandma, took the place of my dad.
Right.
You know, and then my mom, she had an amazing support system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where my great grandma came in because that's on her side of the family. They were about the same age, so my mama's side kind of young, having kids or whatever. But you get so much different, so many different perspectives when you're raised by, or you have that good, I call it good seasoning from them elders. Yeah. You know, your perspective is different. Yeah. Your thought process is different. Right. Yeah. You know, what they say, you have an old soul. Yeah. You know, that type of thing. Yeah. Only thing that I would have wished, you know what I'm saying, that I could have gotten is that I could have gotten that old soul seasoning from the grandparents and the new. Yeah, because with the old, you be, like I said before, you be green, you be naive to these streets. Right. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, my granddaddy was together for forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? All I know was those two. My granddaddy tended to my grandma, my grandma could.
The real love.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up thinking like, shit, I'm about to be the Huxtables. I'm about to give me a cleat. Right. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? We about to rule take over the world. Yeah. But that perception is not reality. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't raised like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have that perspective. So you get out here thinking you finding that, and you find bullshit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. For a rude awakening. So this is amazing. How y'all feel? This is the first episode, y'all. I loved it. Y'all feel? Everybody. Hey, girl. Hey. So, woman power, y'all. Woman power, because we're gonna need it for this next question. What's the question? So, for Women Wednesdays, okay, so for me and Mondays, I ask a question that women want to ask me. Okay. But I was on one last Monday, so I was talking too much for the Me and Mondays. Okay. So I gotta shut the fuck up. Excuse my language, y'all. My husband checked me. I gotta be quiet until you tell me to ask the question without. So that's what we doing. So I'll peep this. Because I heard your voice. So because so anyway, let's go ahead. We got a question from the men. We're gonna start from you, and then we're gonna come around. Okay.
Okay, y'all ready?
Go ahead. I mean, we want to know.
Nice show, ladies. First of all,
congratulations on the completion of a good episode.
Thank you.
And these two are the hosts from Me and Monday back here. Y'all can't see us, but y'all hear us. So look, how do you define roles in a relationship? And what if your role is not your strength? When dealing with your significant
that ain't
other?
what you.
I know. I changed it up on you because I
Oh,
wouldn't
you
know.
understand, can't
And y'all want to start with me? Boom, 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 boom. I'm finna come with it.
Can you repeat it one more time?
I let him
How do
repeat
you
it.
define roles in a relationship? And if your role, and what if your role isn't your strength?
Okay, so to me, this new world, this you don't. I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna break it down for you. What I'm trying to say.
I got a couple before me, so maybe I'll get it.
He's saying what he's saying is, you know how everybody's saying this is the woman's role, this is the man's role,
Uh-huh.
but my role as the woman, you know, like back in the days, the woman's role was to take care of the home, and the man's role was to bring home the bacon, and the woman fried up on the pan, right? But if the woman is not good paying a bill, and the man is good paying a bill, do you step back and let him pay the bill?
That part.
Am I understanding you right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So I love this because our new world, everybody gotta work. It ain't no such thing as, you know, that 50-50 thing that everybody's saying. Everybody gotta work because the way the economy is. We all gotta work, we all gotta put our money at the table. How we doing this, right? But because you're not good with money, but I'm great with it, you have to let go of that ego and say, baby, you got this. And I trust you. But because it can't happen, because it's a lot of relationships that have egos. And they can't sit back and trust their partner. And if you can't trust your partner, why the hell you with me?
Exactly. Say it, girl.
And that's just my point.
Ooh, I need to clap on that.
You know that was a two-part question, though, right?
Okay, what was the other part? Maybe I missed it.
No, because she did, because she was saying that in a situation where, say, for instance, the man,
The strength part,
right, his weakness, it wasn't his weakness. He wasn't able to admit that or to do the unconventional thing and let someone who would manage money better manage the money.
That's what she said. Yeah.
So she hit it up all in. She summed it up.
Go ahead. I summed it up, man.
And that's being that the woman is making more money than the man.
Right. Exactly.
In that situation. You
know? And that is the vice versa, though.
Yeah, vice versa.
If I make more money, but my husband is good with the money, I gotta let that ego go and say, baby, handle that, because I go shopping. Charge! You know? So I have to, even though I'm bringing home the butter and the bread, but I chose to marry this man who didn't make what I make, but he good with that money, I gotta let him do it. Because he's seeing what's best for us. It ain't an I when you become in a relationship. It's a we. And a lot of people do not let that concept go of a we. They want to still manage on an I. But want to be in that relationship though. They want all that good. But they don't want that we when it comes down to them bills. Making the cars work, you know, making the house be built on foundation, good solid foundation. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to do that. They just want that good.
Right.
Yeah.
And that can get turned off any moment.
Baby.
Come on, man.
Because when the foundation ain't right, good don't get wet.
Now
I'm just saying.
Hey, it goes vice versa though.
I know. Good don't get strength.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't find no strength in this relationship. It don't strength.
But yeah, okay, I'm done.
So I mean, you know, for me, I'm just definitely traditional. Like I truly believe in the foundation of the Southern style man-woman role. Now, in today's society, yes, we both work collectively. I knew my place. I like my skirts. I like my dresses. I like my pearls. I like to be feminine. I love my position as a woman. I know that if you give me money, then I should be cutting on your lights. Your water should run. You know, if you give me money to cook, your food should be ready. I don't have a problem with any of that. From my own personal experience, you know, that was my strength, is to recognize the weakness within my partner and think that I can trust him to lead me. now I feel a little bit different because men are a little bit different. Men are a little bit softer, and I became ostracized for being strong. But it's like from my past experience, that role reversed for me because I had to, because my significant other wasn't good with money. So I had to take my softness and tell him, like, I have to take care of this. I have to take over this because you are not. And I can't trust you now. And so I don't have a stance about roles anymore. I just think that now we have to communicate on what our roles are going to be. And I definitely believe in that. If you're going to trust me to do something, you have to let me do it. If I fail, then we can talk about what it is that I did not do correctly. Just like I would let you know what you didn't do correctly, because egos it's horrible. Because if you talk and you ain't listening. Mm-hmm.
That part, see, that was part of my question I was going to ask earlier.
He tried to be funny.
But I didn't ask that question earlier. Yeah. But I didn't ask that question earlier just because I didn't want to keep it going. You know what I mean? But you already elaborated on what I was going to ask earlier, and because those are weaponizing your conversations and your words. And if somebody else trying to speak, and give them the floor because you got the floor, it could be a whole lot to a meaning, and then sometimes we on the defense now because I'm trying to talk and you talking while I'm talking, so you ain't hearing me. So now I'm in the defense mode.
Come on.
So yeah.
So we got to let the lady.
Yeah. Can you repeat the question, please?
She ain't understanding.
Just repeat.
She wants you to repeat it.
Repeat the question.
Y'all about to leave.
We trying to answer the question.
We ain't
even went.
I know, but on Mondays it's back and forth.
But y'all can't put that on them. It was me.
But that's harsh.
Yeah, that was me.
We ain't
It
here
wasn't
for harsh.
them. They wasn't here.
I just had a comment. I was just gonna have a comment.
Yeah, that wasn't them. That was me.
Sorry.
How do you define roles in a relationship? And what if your role isn't your strength?
Okay, I don't.
Like you might be having to go do something and you ain't good at doing this.
At the end, I don't really define roles in a relationship. I think like your role in a relationship is whatever you and your partner communicate what y'all roles are gonna be. So different relationship, different person, different roles, different circumstances. So I don't necessarily have a definitive role. Right. I personally, the role that I want to be in the house. Okay. I want to be taken care of. I don't want to go out there and deal with these people in this life and all that. No. I'll be in the house hanging drapes, trying to figure out if this table and this curtain go together. I would be just fine doing that without a care in the world. So I mean, but depending on the circumstances, I think is your role. Now, as far as if your role is not your strength, I don't even know how you could even come to that being an issue if you're communicating to each other what your strengths are and deciding who will take on each role based on that conversation. Like, why would I end up with a role within our relationship that you and I both know that I'm not good at? Like, that situation should not arise because I'm going to go buy this new Brahmin with this money. So you should be paying the bills. Why am I the one paying the bills? We established that. Why are you giving me this job? You know what I mean? So we should communicate that first. No, I don't think I'm personally don't want to be in the situation in a role with another person where I have to do things that I'm not good at, because what the hell you hear about it?
Well, what if there's a need in a relationship, and if you as a couple, because if you join a commune as one, right? And as one, the boat needs shit done.
Right.
You might not be good at some of the shit that need to get done. Okay. So does that mean that the other person's supposed to do everything while you sit around and do whatever the hell you're supposed to be, whatever you feel, like you said, checking on the colors of the drapes and shit, while the other motherfucker plugging the holes in the boat? Why can't you get in this motherfucker and get dirty too? That's why I talk about the growth in motherfuckers when the shit really hit the fan.
But
like, what are you?
One thing I'm not gonna
what I said was that's what I would prefer to do. Not necessarily all I would
dirty. You gotta bring
And she know my language. It's okay. It's okay because I definitely understand the conversation. But what I'm saying is, if that was an option, then I would be happier in that role. Not necessarily that is my role or that's all my role will be. That's my preference. That's what I would like to do. If that's an option, that's what I would love to do. But if I have to or I need to get down and dirty and help you plug holes, then that's what I'm going to do.
Or you can just make sure when he gets finished plugging the hose, you can make sure he have a hot meal. Period. And his bath ready. Now I'm working with you.
Yeah, because I'm going to need you to plug them and I'm going to need you to pay somebody to plug them and I'm not doing it.
So, roles. Okay. Roles. Okay.
That's your husband.
I know, right? So me personally, speaking from my personal experience in previous situations, I run shit.
I told you it's about to go down.
You know what I'm saying? In previous situations, I run shit. I bring home the bacon. I pay the bills. I tend to the kids. I clean the house. I run shit. In my current situation, you know, I have to fall back, you know what I'm saying, on that particular perspective. But it's hard.
It's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Now me, I know I fucking church money up. I know I like to shop. I know I like new shit.
Right.
I know I like hair, lashes, nails, you know what I'm saying, out. So I don't do the bills. I let my husband take care of that.
Okay.
Direct deposit. I don't see my check. I don't worry about it. I know the lights is on. I know I can eat. I know the mortgage is paid. I know the water is running. And I know if I want something,
I can go get it.
Amen. That's all I care about. I'm not very domestic. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? My mama had 3 jobs. Like I said, my grandma knew. My mama had 3 jobs. So I know how to go to work.
That's what
I know how to get a check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But domestic? Not so much. I hate washing dishes. I don't like folding clothes. I don't want to. But I do, even though I don't want to.
Right. Me too.
You know. You know, we really can't say roast. We all gotta work. Right. I don't change oil. I don't put gas in my cars. I don't fix shit on the car. I don't do none of that.
Right.
That's above my pay grade. I know I can't do it. My husband do it. I got all the herbal remedies for your ass. I can make you some shit that may stop you from coughing.
You know what
I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? I got some good emotional support for you.
Right.
I communicate now, so you can talk to me. We can, you know what I'm saying? You know, right now. You know what I'm saying? Now. Don't even get twisted. It's recent. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's the growth. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm very spiritual. I can get you together on that. My
everything. It works for you.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Shit that I got going on works for me.
Right.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't really have particular roles, but we know what we can and what we can't do.
Exactly.
We know what we can and can't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If the wash is piling up and he gets to that shit before I do, guess what? He gonna wash the fucking clothes.
Right.
I take them out the dryer and fold that shit the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a give and take type of thing. You know what I'm saying? We might not like it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we do the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about what works in your particular relationship, in your environment. Everybody's not going to be the same. Exactly. I know my shortcomings. I know what I don't want to do. But because I love my mate, I do shit that I don't want to do.
Right.
In our relationship.
And that's called
you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Repeat the question. Sure, honey.
How do you define roles in a relationship? And what if your role is not your strength?
Well, I'm going to say a man's role is all the shit that I don't want to do. A man's role is all the shit I don't want to do and the shit that I prefer him to do or a male to do, and I don't have to get nobody else to do it. So, for instance, when our lights was out, y'all, my husband's back there cranking that motherfucking that motherfucker about 2-3 hours. Baby, when I say I would have had to pay somebody to do it, I was up there doing my little thing, whatever I was doing. He was getting busy back there, man, smell like gas, but I don't want to do that. That ain't nothing I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And as far as defining my role is the shit. I do what the fuck I do. So I can't really define my role like that, because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure everything is running the way it go, and to make sure everything is everything. And my husband going to make sure he do what he's supposed to do. So I don't really define the roles. I don't have to ask. I don't have to say shit. Right. It just go with the flow. But I am learning.
I love you say I am learning.
I am learning, and I am trying to
underline,
not be so defensive about certain things.
That's hard.
But it's the way you come at me and say it, and then that's what make me go feel away or whatever. But my husband know I am. But at the end of the day, I think that defining a role in a relationship is undefinable. Y'all got to do that together. And every role can change. Ain't nobody the same. Nothing's the same. Nobody's relationship the same. No role is the same. I mean, at the end of the day, shit is different. Right. So it depends on those people's relationship and what they got going on. It don't have shit to do with nobody else. But my role, I'm going to do my role, and I'm going to do more at the end of the day. But it's a lot of shit that I don't want to do. So I don't want to have to do a lot of shit. And I want you to take that brunt of that, and you do that part. Right.
But what if what you do is not what your mate like?
Time she done had that little poke.
Let her know I got a question.
I just wanted to speak on what you were saying when you said that what your role is, what you don't want to do, and then you say I do whatever I want to do. And
no, not
but
that
listen,
I do I want to do. What I'm saying is I do what I'm supposed to do.
Quick. I get that. I do what you're supposed to do, but sometimes when you try to do too much, that's an ego thing too.
No,
but when you try to do too much and say your partner is trying to take over that because they know they can do that, and you're doing a lot, and now you feel like it's a lot going on. Now then you feel like, then you get mad, then you feel like that's an ego thing.
You feel like that's overwhelmed.
You're overwhelmed, but that's because you did not let your partner help you, because you feel like you can do it on your own. You didn't step back. That goes with the role thing.
Does that
that's
also
mama,
mean
yes.
that you don't
It
feel
goes with the roles thing. It goes with
the ego thing. That's not me. But go ahead.
Like with that though, because like like what she just said, like you be overwhelmed and they be trying to help you, and you be like, nah, it's our family. It's because you don't trust them to be able to do it the way it need to be done.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I do what I'm supposed to do. So at the end of the day,
it's not that you don't do what you're not supposed to do
certain things.
I would
have to
let me finish making my statement real quick
for that person to do a certain thing that I already do. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Something that I already do, I would have to mention that for that person to do it, because it's something that I'm already doing, right? So it's things that I don't have to do because I don't have to do it. That's just a natural thing for a person to do when it comes to the roles. Like, I don't want to be out there cranking shit and doing this and doing that. You get what I'm saying? So that's something that he gonna automatically do. But at the end of the day, that's not what I'm saying. It ain't got nothing to do with no ego shit, because it's a lot of shit that I'd rather not do, that I prefer somebody else to do or him to do. Right. So it's not an ego
thing. That's not what I'm talking about with the whole cranking the thing. Of course, when it comes to roles and that part of things, of course your man will go out there and crank it. If he sit back and let you go do that as a woman, he's weak and a bum and lazy. Why would you do that? But what I was saying is, in general, as in life, when life things are coming to you and things are happening in life, like certain things coming in when you feel like, okay, I'm gonna go head first in this. I'm not really asking for help because I could do this myself. But yes, you could do it yourself. But what's wrong with asking for help? That goes with an ego thing. That's why sometimes you
I'm
can't
not
ask
asking for no help.
Sometimes you can't ask for help because of your ego. You don't want to.
I don't think.
But then
I don't think
but then
ego.
again,
No,
but
I don't
listen,
think
listen
that's
really
ego.
quick.
I think
But listen
It's
really
not
quick.
ego, it's pride.
It's pride. It's pride too.
Pride is
But
Well,
what I'm
no, that's
saying
a-
my
is,
thing is I shouldn't have to ask.
no, I know that, but
Right? That goes back to the roles. I shouldn't have to ask.
I can't
You should
explain
see
what
all
I'm saying
the
when I
shit
keep
that a
getting
person
cut off.
do. If you in a relationship and in the role, y'all should see what each other do. So I shouldn't have to ask for shit. You should automatically see and should automatically say, baby.
It's not
what
okay.
help
Can
you
I
with
finish?
that? I don't.
That's
I
not
don't
true.
do
That's
that.
not true.
That's not true.
Let me
That's not
finish
fair.
saying what I was saying.
Go ahead, finish.
When you are doing something and you're doing it for y'all as a group, you should always ask your partner, because what if your partner don't agree with that? Or what if your partner don't want to do that? Or what if that's not a
your
strength
partner
of
don't
his?
see exactly what you're doing.
Or your vision of it is like, okay,
Right.
I hear you, but you know
So you
what
do
is
have to
what is
ask.
because you do have you. Why wouldn't you have to ask somebody for something? Just like if you ask anybody for anything, you have to ask when you change somebody's life or put something new onto somebody. You 100% have to
A
ask.
closed mouth don't get fed.
Closed mouths don't get fed. Then you
What
be
are we
mad.
asking?
So,
Mama,
so
you
what I'm
said you
understanding,
could
what
do-
she's saying is, you do, and you. I'm gonna go this. I understand you, and I understand you.
Yeah.
What you're saying is, I'm in a relationship. I should not have to ask because we both in this relationship together. So you should see it. You should get it. But what she's saying is, your partner might not see the vision on what you're doing. He see you doing it, right? But he don't understand the true vision. And you do have to ask because you want to make sure that vision get executed the right way, instead of him just going ahead and saying, oh, well, shoot, let me jump in, and then you done got hot because it wasn't executed right.
You know, it goes back as a woman too, back to that protection and that black thing. Like as black women, we definitely, us being the mothers and the teachers, we automatically, in most cases, know stuff. We automatically know it, so we automatically do it. You know, we do it. And so since we have that embedded in us, it is disheartening sometimes when you with somebody and they just don't get it. Right. And you have to ask them. And so instead of asking them, it is an ego thing. It's a very private thing. You know what?
That's not what I meant by ask. What I meant by ask is because what she said in a relationship, she could do on her own 100%.
No, I didn't say nothing about 100%.
No, she's saying 100%.
You can do on your own. Can you listen to what I'm saying before you make a comment? Thank you. Whatever. But you make me lose my train of thought when you do stuff like that, lady. What I'm saying is, yes, you could do whatever you want on your own, but as a partnership and stuff like that, when we're doing stuff, we have to communicate and we have to make sure we both understand what we're doing and agreeing on it. And that comes with communicating. You have to ask. You have to talk.
I don't have those issues because me and my baby make sure we communicate.
100%, but all egos always clash. It's not like our egos don't clash.
Communicate 100%. So regardless of that, that's not
my question. Statement was left.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's not. No, I get what you're saying too. I get what you're saying. That's not pertaining to me. You just saying in general. So I get what you're saying, but that's just not the situation. If you was pertaining to me, that's not my situation.
I never said it was.
Oh, okay.
But what you said could make it come off like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You took it that way.
You know, different perspectives of what people are saying.
You took it that way. Yeah, but that's not what I was saying, because me and my husband make sure we communicate, because if we didn't, we would be
never said y'all did.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not saying you
communicate.
I'm just saying we most definitely communicate when it comes to things.
You would never
I don't feel that I have an ego with my husband. Do you feel I got an ego? I'm just asking.
What a white flag.
Do you feel like it be an ego thing?
Listen, it's too much estrogen in this room for me to be sitting over here talking about anything. There's some ego.
Say you ain't jumping in the Shark Tank.
No.
No.
All right, so
Sam
we gonna
almost
keep
got
it
his
going.
whole
Okay.
leg stepped on.
All right. Okay, so let me say this. Sunshine Torn, high family. She said you can be feminine, masculine, and submissive, dominant when you feel safe.
Yes.
Dynamic duo, it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And I agree with that. But I don't want to be masculine.
We don't want to be.
I don't want to be a masculine female. I want to be feminine when it comes to my partner.
But we don't want to be.
Sometimes-
Listen, the key words, we don't want to be.
Fight your tongue
We don't
sometimes
want
and
to
show
be
the other
feminine.
person respect.
But we
Yeah.
have
Compromise.
You have to show the other person respect. So
And
that means
and be willing to compromise
everything that you want to
sometimes.
say out your mouth at times, you can't really
Right,
say
compromise
it. You
your
have to bite
feelings,
tongue.
like right, because
So Dave,
sometimes
what you
I ain't biting
saying
my
is,
tongue.
when you say bite your tongue, you saying sometimes like if y'all having a disagreement or if it's something going down.
If it's having a disagreement about something.
just take a
at
deep
the end,
breath and
instead
wait
of,
5
like,
minutes.
Just shotting back. you
Wait
need to
5
just-
minutes. We need 5 minutes before you respond.
Yeah.
Think about that for
Don't
5
just say
minutes.
anything.
But you
This will be
can't
the first
tell
time.
me, can't nobody tell me, we might get up off of here, but can't nobody tell me if somebody talking at me versus talking to me that I supposed to be chill and shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Hold on, time out.
that was
Now
never-
I have to interject.
That was never.
Hold on.
I ain't talking about you, I'm just
No,
saying
you
in
said,
general.
I'm just saying, like, no, it's been times.
This women,
It's been times when somebody's trying to explain something to you and they're talking calmly, you automatically go to 10.
Yes.
we ain't talking about me, y'all. Hey,
Hold on.
But that's what you
Yeah.
said.
Perceptions. It's her perception
The
of
body
what you're
language.
coming. No,
No,
listen. It's
body language and
perception.
everything.
It's no she's reacting because of what she's perceiving.
But we're talking
She might
calm.
it don't
You said
how
how you say it.
it's
Right.
not it doesn't
It don't
matter.
matter.
It doesn't
If I feel
matter
like
what
you're
you're
talking at me,
it
I'm gonna
doesn't
say
matter
something.
how calm you're talking. It's about how she's perceiving the words that you're saying.
Perception, though. Her perception is definitely they are.
Unless she can be
Okay.
defensive because of the words because of the subject you're talking to her about. It could be sensitive to her.
Real shit.
And if it's sensitive to her, she will be defensive. It's a defense mechanism. That's all
So-
it is.
So you don't think that we get one when we're saying something and we can't get a word out edgewise because we're constantly being talked over?
I'm not saying that
Yeah,
y'all
That's
won't.
the defense. We go on the defense
But-
and lash out and say,
But-
"Shut the fuck up!"
But that's where.
Oh.
but
But who's the
then-
bigger part? Well, who's gonna be the bigger person?
But hold
Y'all
on.
gonna
But
keep
then
going?
after you say that,
But-
right? She'll shut the fuck up. But that's the only word she heard.
You
She
shut the
didn't hear
fuck up.
nothing else that you were saying. Shut the fuck up! Oh, shut the fuck up!
But what about what I
Right,
said?
but that's what I was gonna say is that was gonna say as the man in the situation how because I've been in situations similar, and in those situations, like my wife kind of said in there, like somebody got to make a decision to say this shit ain't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Where everybody talking?
You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
at the end of the day,
I get what
like-
he's saying.
like-
At one point, somebody got to say
somebody
enough is enough.
because if we're in a relationship and we got to agree to disagree, we got to sometimes we got to just sometimes just take a deep
the
breath.
time to learn to communicate with each other.
People that don't know how to
And when it comes to and I got a question
Well, that's
for
a
you.
part of communication.
But I gotta-
Listening is a part of
Everybody talking
communication.
at
Everybody
one
talking
time.
over each other. Hey y'all, we about to get up off of here.
Yeah, this will be after hours.
Because
After
we about to jump
We ain't done
Sam.
yet.
We about to jump damn Sam after this, y'all. So we want to jump him, right? So we
This
about to,
motherfucker.
she ain't gonna let us. She ain't gonna let us. But we about to get up out of here, y'all. It's Women Wednesdays, our
She
first
said
episode.
that.
But I did want to. I did
Go ahead. I wanted to touch on that word like masculinity because why is it that we as women though we get emasculated because we have to we were forced to be masculine. We don't want to be masculine, but if we don't have a choice but to be masculine,
We get caught up in the masculinity though.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get caught up in the masculinity
It's
and
hard to let it go.
we lose our femininity because we have to do so many
I don't think we
masculine
know
things.
this. I don't think we know
You
this.
don't
And then
know
we
the
don't know,
transition.
and then we don't know how to get back.
But why did
No,
it come? But how did it change from masculinity? How did strength
change the masculinity?
Men
What if it's just a different type of skill set that I had?
Exactly.
Because I had to do this. That don't make me masculine. I didn't have a choice.
Right.
I don't have a man.
Question.
And so I don't. But if I drove a car and I don't have a man, and I have to go change my oil, that don't make me masculine. That's just something I had to do.
Which
Right.
is masculine thing for men.
Different.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But why? We made it over 30 minutes.
It's
real quick, really quick.
Yeah.
What you said, touching on what you said with masculinity to the men. What do you consider masculine?
That's a me and Monday.
Hey,
Can we get up off here? That's a me and Monday question.
I know it is.
Say
We don't want to
that
talk
for
about
Monday.
women shit on Men's Monday. 'Cause that's
Nah.
how we got here last.
Yeah.
So
when
when you say masculine,
That's what I said about men, because men say women be masculine.
So when
I'm
going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain it to you. When men say that women are being masculine, that's like we're being assertive. We're stepping in their arena. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like how women shouldn't argue or combat with men. You know what I'm saying? That's being masculine.
And we call men feminine.
We call men feminine when they want to argue with us. So we masculine when we want to argue with them.
Well, what
Right.
in their face?
Right.
Who you
When we want to
talking
jump in their arena. When we want to motherfucking measure dicks with them.
I got big dick.
Is that it? Like besides like
because I tell them a lot of times, mine ain't higher than yours.
It's also women in their aggression.
Drinks
You know what I'm saying? When how we be aggressive. We don't have to be fucking aggressive.
Sometimes.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yeah.
Listen what I'm saying. We don't have to be aggressive. It's easy to break a nigga down and being in your defined feminine. Period.
That's true.
You ain't gotta hoop and holler. You ain't gotta yell. You can just be quiet. You can retract.
Because silence is golden.
All that nurturing that you like me to do for you,
Cut.
all that, you know what I'm saying? That's
Getting
that,
four in the
all
morning.
that ego stroking that you like to do, that you like me
All
to
the
do,
compliments.
all that things that I give to you, and when I'm in my divine feminine and loving on my masculine man, like I don't have to do that.
Right.
I can be short with you.
That's okay.
I can be quiet.
They be so sad.
You know what I'm saying?
They be so
I
depressed.
I just found some money.
I can express to you my discomfort, and I don't even have to yell. I don't like.
No, that's true.
I don't like the way that you. I don't like what you said when you said this. They made me feel like this, and because you made me feel like that,
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I'm just gonna fall back, and I'm gonna have to get my energy together to be able to come back to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now I feel X, Y, and Z.
Women Workshop Wednesdays. I see y'all.
I think that was a great question that you asked. I don't know if it was towards me or not, but
Actually, the question was toward the panel, and I just wanted to get all of y'all insight and y'all view off of it.
I thought it was amazing. I thought that was a great question. Y'all came up with that in the studio. Y'all did good. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway, so y'all tune in to Me and Mondays. Tune in to Me and Mondays where I'm gonna be quiet. Besides the question that they asked, I think it's funny because I was on one last time.
We're gonna try not to bash y'all.
It was hilarious because I was watching it a little bit and I heard them talking, and then all of a sudden on the side I just hear you go, "No, it ain't."
I'm gonna play my role. Since my husband said that, I'm gonna play my role. since I'm gonna know my role when it comes to Me and Mondays, y'all. Tune in. So I'm gonna know my role for Me and Mondays. I'm not gonna say too much, but I be getting a little offended of some of the shit they say, but I'm gonna stay quiet. And
so I guess silence is not one of your strengths.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Silence is not one of your strengths.
I'm about to come and distract you. I'm
gonna play my role, and I'm gonna be quiet when my husband is doing his Me and Mondays, y'all. But I'm still gonna ask my question for the ladies like they asked me to. And then we got, of course, our first show tonight with the panel.
Yes.
Women motherfucking Wednesday. Thank
All
you,
right.
thank
Hold on,
you.
we go. What's we gonna do? Hold on.
Women Wednesday.
Yeah,
So,
it went right.
I
can't do that.
I can't. Women Wednesday.
And don't forget to shout out
and shout out to my girl Dominique Flavor. She got some great tacos, y'all. Oh my God. And they got tequila. If y'all like tequila and all that drinks, go holler at my
$2 margaritas.
It's $2 margaritas.
$4 you get
Tuesday, y'all. Don't come on Friday. Want $2 margaritas. I want to put that out there. Tuesday.
6 to 11.
Y'all bring $10. Y'all can have 2 margaritas
And the taco.
free
Can you get
taco.
a taco? Ain't no free taco.
I said 2 margaritas.
Oh, free. Okay.
Tacos on
But we got she got tacos, quesadilla, Maria style. It was it's chicken, mushroom, it's salmon, so it's a variety. Everybody can eat.
Well, we will have
vegetarian, right? We even got some ground turkey.
But we will be throwing up the flyer for her next Wednesday because she got to send it to me. So we will throw that up next Wednesday when we get on here. It's always day-to-day podcast on Fridays, y'all. And we most definitely will be coming back on the radio, y'all. We're going to be on the radio on Sundays from 3 to 4 with...
Tune into New Music Sundays on Day-to-Day Podcast with King David and All Dead Hosh on the 1s and 2s. Every Sunday from 3 to 4, exclusively on Busy One Radio Network. Download the Busy One Radio app, available on all platforms.
Yeah. I wanted to throw that out there because we will be coming this Sunday, y'all, the 6th. We'll be here Sunday. And I couldn't be quiet, but I'm again, men Mondays, women Wednesdays. We got Fridays, of course, which started it all, which is Day-to-Day Podcast, and then we got our King David and All That Hosh, which is all that hot shit, right? That's what that means. All right. So we're gonna be playing music. We're gonna have guests. And we may not, but we're going to be playing music from 3 to 4 on Sundays, y'all. It's just really just us doing our music and playing our moves and, promoting and doing what we do, y'all. So otherwise than that, we're going to get up off of here. Wonderful show. I appreciate my panel. We'll be back next Wednesday at 8:45 or maybe 8:55. Like Dominique and Maggie. We'll be back, y'all.
See what happened was.
Hey, we'll be back, though. It's day to day, y'all. But I appreciate all my ladies. Y'all are beautiful. I appreciate y'all. This was amazing.
Yes,
Let's do it again.
Absolutely.
Next week. We out of here, y'all. All right.
Just take it easy. We ain't gotta waste no time, girl, just believe me. Everything will be just fine, cause it's just you and I. Yeah. Your beauty captured me when I first saw your face. And I get excited by the way it makes me feel. I cannot hide it, and it feels so real. Yeah. Oh nah. Yeah. Give me your love. I wanna get to your love line. Oh nah. Yeah. Give me your love. How can I get to your love line? I wanna get to your love line. Yeah. Oh.